I'm Lisa Kudrow, and I'm in the Criterion Closet. Very exciting. First one is All About Eve. I saw this when I was like a preteen and was just blown away by the intelligent way they spoke. The dialogue is unbelievable. My funniest line in this, to me, and this is my sense of humor, Anne Baxter is Eve. Do I have to tell you what the movie's about? All About Eve. Bette Davis is a theater actress who feels like she's aging out of ingenue roles. That's not true in the theater because it's so far away. You could be my age and playing 20, I think. Anyway, Anne Baxter is a young up-and-coming actress that everyone just adores, and she turns out to be a big fat liar. So George Sanders plays Addison DeWitt, a critic. She gets mad at him because he threatens her with some, exposing her as a fake. And she just says, "Get out!" Really theatrical, "Get out!" And he just says, "You're too short for that gesture." It's so easy to hurt people without hurting them. That's what I got out of it. Anyway, it's really good. Right next to it, okay, it's now Voyager. This was my mother's favorite movie, she told me, so I made sure and watched it. And again, it's Bette Davis, who was just one of the most interesting women. Really strong, just sort of knew who she was and put that in all of her characters. It was really important to see, I thought. I also thought when I was young, what happened to women? Isn't that funny? They had barely any rights, right? Not barely. I mean, they could vote, just. And I just thought, wow, they're so much stronger. That's how it felt. And then, of course, I started on Friends, went out to the stage 24 when we were on that stage and looked at the plaque at Warner Brothers, and they shot some stuff from Now Voyager. It was on the plaque, and I was so excited to tell my mom. Yeah, that was thrilling. Private Benjamin shot there too, and that was exciting. Another important movie for me when I was young, Philadelphia Story, Katharine Hepburn, Cary Grant. I mean, talk about just throwing lines away. They were so effortless while performing, but effortless and sharp, bright dialogue. And also just what it's about was really interesting to me. And every time I saw it, I sort of changed my mind depending on who I was. But that's art, right? Depending on who you are when you're experiencing it, you have a different experience. So, love this. You have to see this. Come on. Katharine Hepburn was in the play, and she needed to boost her career, so Smarty Pants optioned it to make it a movie and got George Cukor to direct it. That's a big deal. Phenomenal. Everyone's great. This movie, Defending Your Life, Albert Brooks. I had already seen Modern Romance. Fantastic, right? That was before that. Yeah. That was before this. He did Real Life, which was one of the first mockumentaries. Thank you, Albert. But anyway, Defending Your Life with Meryl Streep, no less. Another one where every time I see this movie, I realize something different. There are some things that a writer, it comes into them and gets expressed. And this movie has a lot of insight, I think, into how the universe works in a way. Fear is the opposite of love, and the cure for fear is love. So it's a fearful guy, so afraid of himself, and it isn't until he surrenders to love that he can get where he's going. As if it's a big mystery and surprise. You'll see. Yeah, you probably have already seen it, because who hasn't? When I was a kid, I saw 12 Angry Men on TV. Phenomenal actors. And it was a play. And it's all shot basically in a jury room. And one juror, who's the holdout, Henry Fonda, who's pointing out to everybody, you're making some biased decisions. Not all the evidence adds up. And so everyone's getting so mad at him. It's really hot. They've got something else. No one really even wants to be there. For me, it really, really highlighted the fact that, juries are problematic and might not always get a fair trial. Anyway, 12 Angry Men. So good. And true. All right. That's it.